Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We are here today to talk about a product that I received in my November Boxycharm box, and that is the Skyn Iceland Icelandic Eye Relief Cream. Did I say that right? Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. So we will be talking a little bit about the company, about this product. I'll show you how I use it under my eyes, and then I will give you some final thoughts about it. So if you enjoy this video as you are watching it, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed but would like to do so, please do that with clicking the subscribe button down below. And let us get on to talking about this eye cream. Skyn Iceland has an interesting point of view, and it comes across pretty loud and clear when you go to their website. So there are two things that they focus on, and the first is that the product comes from minerals and water and flora that are found in Iceland, and the other is the impact that stress has on your skin. And there's a story about the founder of the line and the medical impact that stress had on her. There are a number of articles on there about the impact that stress has on your life and your health. There's even some quizzes on there about how stressed you are. So they really do talk a lot about stress, both in your life and environmental, the things that your skin comes in contact with every day. It is very much a skincare line, and it focuses on cleansing, moisturizing, anti-age, and other benefits. And it really seems to have a impact, or I want to say a focus on anti-aging and moisturizing, because where I know most about these products from are people using their under eye hydrating pads, the masks that they use. I'm actually really curious about trying those products because the sheet masks and things like that are things that I've seen a lot of people use, and I think I've seen other people receive those in their subscription boxes before. So when I think of Skyn Iceland, I think of those sheet masks. I think of the under eye pads. I think of things that cool your face down, things that tighten everything up. That's sort of what I think about. The other focus that they have is the fact that their products are made from products from Iceland. And again, the founder's story talks about when she had this issue with stress and it was affecting her health, that she went to Iceland and used the products they had there, felt the nature around her, and even just the feeling of being in Iceland, the culture, how people dealt with stress there, what their lives were like. That all comes bundled together. So it's interesting because I think this is only a point of view that works when you're talking about Iceland, because it's Iceland. It conjures a certain thought in your mind of cooling and snow and mountains. Like if it was Skyn Belgium, it wouldn't conjure the same thing in your head. So just putting that out there is it works nicely that when you think of Iceland, it has a very specific image. You don't think of like hot sweltering days in Iceland. You think of pure water and blue skies and tundra and greenness and all that kind of thing. So I have to say, at first I was a little bit skeptical when it was like, oh, you're using Icelandic glacial water. Okay, but then I was actually reading a bit about it, and it does make sense. They talk about how the glaciers in Iceland, where they get the water from, were frozen like 10,000 years ago. So the water that's in there was not affected by our modern day pollutants, everything that we have in the air now. It is very pure because of when it was frozen. So it holds there in the frozen state for thousands and thousands of years. And then it melts, and then it filters down through volcanic lava rock and picks up all those minerals, and things along the way until it collects into natural reservoirs in the mountain, and then it's collected and used. So I tend to be a little bit skeptical about these kinds of things when they say, oh, we have this special water from somewhere, or we do this, but I kind of buy into it a bit after reading the story. There's something that attracts me to this a little bit more. And I do like that they are very clear about what it is they do. It's about anti-stress, and it's about the products from Iceland. So I enjoy that. Looking through their products, again, there's the sheet masks, there's the under eye circles. They have a few under eye creams, and I will say, and I will show this to you later, this is a small amount of product in a different kind of packaging. It's this twisty sort of pen dispenser sort of thing. And when I show you how I use this later, you'll see it doesn't necessarily need to come like this. I mean, this is convenient. They talk about how you could sort of throw this in your bag on the go. It's easy to travel with, all of that. What I do appreciate about this is that because you turn it and twist to dispense the product, it's not a pump, but it's kind of like that. Like you're not putting your finger into the product like you are with a lot of eye creams, but at the same time, you don't get a lot in here. You get 0.14 ounces. And this retails in the US for $20 and in Canada for $25, which is actually much less than I expected it to. Eye creams are usually one of those like super pricey things. So I know there's not much in here, but the fact that it's only $25 Canadian, I think is a good deal. What is a better deal though is that they also have this exact same cream in a tub, in, you know, the usual little kind of eye cream containers that you get. And that is 0.49 ounces and it costs $50 Canadian, twice the amount of this product, for more than 3 times the amount of this product. I'm assuming it probably retails, the tub probably retails for about $40 American if I'm doing the comparison properly. So if you really like this cream, this is a cute little convenient container and probably a little bit more sanitary than putting your finger into a night cream or an eye cream tub. But you can get more than 3 times the amount of this product for twice the price if you buy the jar of it. So I will mention that. So let's now get on to showing me applying this product in the morning just after cleansing my face. So my face has all been washed and moisturized, and I apologize for the wet hair. I, in the mornings, wash my hair in the shower, obviously. I wash my face in the shower and then moisturize when I get out. I'm going to now put on the Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. So it is cute packaging. If you look here, it's the Skyn logo, which is very, it's very minimalistic. It's that gray on white, and I quite enjoy that. It's called Solutions for Stressed Skin, and I like the little writing that they have here, and I'll just read that to you as well. 3 late nights in a row, little or no sleep, under eye circles darker than ever, really nervous. I know I shouldn't be smoking. I don't do that. Hello, crow's feet. No water. Too much sun. Under eye areas dying of thirst. Carved out all day, danced all night. Have the bags to prove it. Someone wake me up when my eyes recover. I think that's really cute packaging. It feels youthful. I think a lot of eye creams, I mean, I know that we should be using them like always as a preventative measure, but I feel until I hit a certain age, I always thought of eye creams as being something that like older ladies used, and this is very much like danced all night, too much coffee, so much stress, do this for your under eyes. It makes you think about a different type of person than a older woman with wrinkles under her eyes because of age. It's more about preventative and relief and all the rest of it. The directions here are just that for first use, twist bottom pen about 20 clicks in order to dispense product. Dab cream gently on under eye area. Enjoy the cooling sensation. I've already done a first and a number of uses of this. Lightweight yet powerful formula delivers immediate relief to delicate under eye skin that's most vulnerable to effects of stress. A rare glacial flower active combats the look of puffiness, dark circles, and fine lines. You can tell it's the morning because of my voice. I apologize. Although it's Iceland, it is made in the USA. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So if we look at the product itself, it comes in a off-white sort of cream-colored plastic container, and there is 0.14 ounces of product in here. So if we pull off the lid, you'll see there's this little tip on it, which kind of gives you the impression that you should be putting this directly on your under eye and moving it back and forth, because that is kind of what it looks like. And you turn the bottom here to get the product out. One thing I have found is if there's any product sort of sitting at the end of this, it tends to dehydrate and become kind of stiff. So I found a way to deal with that, but I'll just show you this up close because you actually don't use this product under your eyes, sort of swiping back and forth, and I'll show you one of the reasons for that. But let me zoom you in and I'll show you how I use it. So here we are good and close on my morning under eye circles. So this is actually a silicone tip. So if I actually tried to use this under my under eyes, it really pulls at them because it's almost slightly sticky. So what you do is you turn the piece at the bottom. I know it's focused on the wrong thing, but turn the piece at the bottom. And you want to wait because it actually takes a minute for the product to start to come out. But once it starts to come out, it will continue to come out. So you can see maybe a little bit of it is coming out there. Nope. So here. So once the product starts to come out, even though you've finished turning, it continues to come out. So if you turn too much thinking nothing's coming out yet, you're going to get a lot. And I've actually gotten a lot of it out there right now that is more than I need. But what I do is use my finger to take this off of here and then run it under my eye. And you'll see there's a little bit there that's a little chunkier or stiffer because that's the stuff that dried out a little bit near the tip. And I tend to, I mean, it's very, it moves around easily, so it doesn't pull or anything at your eye. So you just sort of tap that on and around. And I tend to go up here as well as up here and even down a little bit with this product. So the other thing I've learned is see how that's still, nope, focus there. See, that's continued to come out. So what I do is actually squeeze this a little bit to get that product to come out. And then that means that I don't have any that's sticking out at the end between uses getting dried up. And I mean, this isn't some kind of miracle cream. I don't see, you know, like if I put it on one eye and not the other and went for the day, I wouldn't, I'll zoom you back out here. I wouldn't notice a huge difference between the two eyes. But I have seen some reviews online where people say if they've used this consistently over time, it does get rid of their dark circles or helps with them. I haven't seen that yet, but I've also been using this sort of on and off over a week or 2 weeks or so. I also think they don't tell you to use this product consistently to get rid of dark circles. To me, Icelandic Relief Cream and the text that's on the box gives the impression that it's almost like an emergency product. Like I woke up and I have huge bags under my eyes and I've had a bunch of late nights and I'm just looking awful and I'm gonna pull this out and use it because this is what I use when I have that issue, not necessarily consistently. Also, I don't feel the cooling sensation that it says that you feel. If there is a cooling sensation, it is very minimal. So don't worry that you're gonna feel a lot of tingling or anything like that. I have no problem putting makeup on over top of this. That's what I'm gonna go and do now is put on the rest of my makeup for the day, get my hair ready, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. So that was me using the product. I'm going to say that I do enjoy this. It's not one of those, you know, we see so much on YouTube, or at least I do now, those eye creams where they put it on and in 30 seconds you see everything tighten up. That's not what this is. This is a nice, light eye cream. It's not super creamy. It feels a little bit more, I don't want to say watery, that's not right, but it really smooths out right away. It doesn't feel like there's a cream sitting on your eye. As I mentioned, I don't get a super tingling sensation, but it does, I guess it feels a little cool. It just helps it not feel really heavy. I don't know if I'm seeing lasting benefits from it. I probably should have done a one eye versus the other. What I do know is that I am bad at using eye cream. I am almost 40 and I should be using eye cream all the time, and I don't. But when I have this sitting beside my sink, something about the way that this is packaged makes me pick it up and use it in the morning. So I have been using eye cream more consistently over the last 2 weeks, not every day, but still more consistently than I usually do because of this sitting there in the format that it's in, which is kind of interesting. So I would say if you are curious about this product, go and buy it. And as I said, this is not as good a value as buying the jar of the same product, but considering that this is only 20 or 25 bucks to give it a try, I would go for it and see what it does for you, because there are some really positive reviews out there. It's not a huge amount of investment, and it's kind of a neat little product. And there's something about Skyn Iceland that I really do want to try more of their products. I think they're kind of onto something that's kind of unique and cool. So that is everything that I have to say about this product. I have now reviewed every product that came in my November Boxycharm box, and I will put all the links to all the other reviews down below in the down bar. I have one more product to review for my November subscriptions, and that is an Ipsy bag product. It's the Hey Honey morning serum that I've also been testing out, so stay tuned for that one. And thanks so much for joining me. Once again, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, my face will be appearing at the end of this video that you can click on to subscribe, or watch one of my other videos. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon. Bye.